Welcome back to another episode of Ford Era. As you guys can see here, we're at Gas Monkey Garage and we found...
What's up? Hey man, so glad you're here. Let me get a beer and I'll show you around a little bit, show you what's happening.
Heck yeah.
A lot of things have been going on. You know, we got into the sweepstakes model area. Somebody's taking my TRX, somebody's taking a couple other cars, and just recently got one 200 grand. So that model's working pretty good for all of us. Might as well get the bad out of the way. I don't know if we're ever going to finish this car. Quit asking on the old interwebs. I may take it out and burn it to the ground. I don't know. It's just got a bad taste in my mouth right now. But we keep the drivers over here. Obviously, 12-year-old Ferrari.
Is this the one that you won the thing with?
No. That's a 22-year-old Ferrari from it's a 550 Maranello Ferrari. This is actually my wife's Rolls Royce. If any of y'all have seen my wife on the old interwebs, then you know that she deserves a Rolls Royce. I'm batting way out of my 100% big deal. But runs and drives, does everything it's supposed to do. We literally threw go-go juice on it and some battery in it. Boom. It'd been stored for 22 years.
What's the game plan on that thing?
I've already sold it to a customer. We're waiting on a couple of small parts, but he's leaving it basically exactly like that, but he wants to be able to drive it anywhere. He goes, I think he's in North Carolina. He goes, I'm coming there to pick it up, and I want to be able to drive it to North Carolina. I'm just not going to. I said, perfect, because I would. It'd be pretty rough. Can't show you too much of what's behind you, but we got a big project going on.
I know guys love talking about the tools and stuff too.
Well, you know, I have always been a firm adapter of if the guys want it and they're going to use it, I get it for them. So, you know, we don't lack for tools or equipment here, and if we do find a need for something, I pretty much never say no. You know, that's the one thing I think can benefit a shop more than anything is the more equipment, the faster you can get it done, all those kind of things. And they're knocking it out right now. We've got, can somebody kill that music? All right, so we're back. So anyways, yeah, I'm a big advocate of any tool we need, get it, and what have you. This one's pretty cool right here. We found this local also. Now, it's a hideous color, but it is originally silver, and it's a split bumper, 71.
With a vinyl top?
With a vinyl top, but all original, absolutely laser straight underneath. The only damage is still a whiskey dent in the door. No Bondo anywhere. We went over this car. Underneath is the best looking old Camaro I've ever bought in my life. I mean, just absolutely fabulous. So we can't decide if we're going to build this or sell it. Right now, you know, that company that was building the Camaro bodies is way behind because of what's going on over in China and what have you. So they don't even have any, is what my understanding is. So people
I see you got a bunch of Fords. I like that.
I got a few Fords. We'll just start back there. We got El Guapo, my 78, 250.
Dude, that thing is beautiful.
It is a great truck.
Racetrack trim. Ooh. 37s or 40s?
I don't know.
Damn, that looks great.
I think the 37s. But we got this truck about 2 years ago. All we did was go through it, make everything work perfectly. I mean, you can fire this up, drive it pretty much anywhere you want to go. Zero rust anywhere. It's just a great straight truck, no Bondo.
Man.
It used to be white in here.
Okay.
And somebody painted it the green.
Oh, they got the right color for you though.
Yeah, exactly. But this truck at Wapo's going on Bring a Trailer in September. So be ready. It'll be on there at no reserve. We'll see what happens.
I think you're going to do really well because a lot of guys love the fact that you can get a factory 4x4 with the 8-foot bed. Because on crew cabs, factory 4x4s only came short bed. So I think the market on super cabs are about to blow up, and I think you're probably going to set that trend on your Bring a Trailer.
I hate to sell this truck because I'll probably never find one this nice. And if you were a kid in the late 90s and 2000s, this is the truck for you, man.
When you picked this thing up, I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I talked to the guy that built it. He was rolling in dough in 2001, went to the dealership, bought the brand new truck, everything, took it to a shop and said, I want to go to SEMA. And it's really pretty crazy. the detail they went to. They continued to paint into the door jambs and everything. So
See, this is when SEMA was great. You know what I mean? Now it's all bolt-on bullshit.
I hate SEMA, and I'll go on record saying it. It sucks. I really thought that COVID was going to knock SEMA out, and a new regimen would come in, and it'd be cooler and faster and better. And somehow the old regimen made it through, and it still sucks. So. Anyways, this is a pretty cool piece I got the other day. We haven't mounted it yet.
Ooh, a Sigsbee F100.
59.
Okay.
And what was cool about it is it's kind of discombobulated right now, but it mounts onto the wall, the headlights work, stuff like that. But I always, when I'm searching the old interwebs, I'll type in 1959, 1960. You know, I'm always looking through the years. I'm not sure.
I think I might know the guy, because I have a buddy in Oklahoma who that's what he does, is make that kind of art.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty cool.
I have it on my desk, we can look at it.
Yeah, Cadillac.
Very well might be him.
So this is the row of you could probably buy it stuff.
Well, we call it the POS row, but this one we're saving for a project. This grandson or great-great 1800s, Panhandle of Texas, and he was known for, like, you know, dumb, I guess, punishments, like, you're being a dumbass, you got to buy everybody in here a beer, you know, stuff like that. And so it was a lot of fun. From what I've heard, there's been movies made on it and everything. We got to go up to his land and have a good time.
Nice.
This one is one of the sweetest patinas.
Dude, 57, like, holy cow.
Runs, drives, no damage all the way around, just really beautiful truck. It's got a few pinholes here and there, but it's really pretty rust-free.
I mean, look how straight it is.
Yeah.
So what's the story on it?
I bought it at Paid Swap Meet this year. I might have paid too much for it, but the look of it is why I bought it. And it's going on Bring a Trailer also. Okay. Are pretty fun to work on. I know your boy there does some
Ooh, nice. I would not have expected a 12 valve under that thing, especially because it's a short bed. Yeah, that does not even squat it that low up front. Wow.
No, still our factory suspension up there.
Huh.
And that's what we got the other one for. Huh?
That's
You guys did this swap, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
My idiots don't know how to close doors. 62 Bonneville. We got this service truck that we built for the hell of it, and it is what it is, but nobody's bought it.
LS?
No, it's just 350.
It's
We
a
just
cool.
put big wheels on it, squished it down a little bit.
I like it.
It's a good-looking truck. This is pretty cool. This is a 78, I believe, which was cut down a long time ago. They come long bed. And these guys underneath, if you go around in there, I don't know if it'll show, but you can see where the brackets are that they made. And they just slid the frame in on each other themselves. And they sourced a real short bed. So this is a 4-door short bed dually.
Which are like holy grail.
Yeah, that hadn't been.
Rust out right there.
They before our big sale, that's or P100, I don't even know what you call those things. It's going to be pretty. Come here, and of course we let right here see the cars.
Inside.
Yeah, so over here it's a little discombobulated because all of last week we spent every single day getting all the pictures done and the underneath and the driving shots and everything of like 30 some odd cars that were sitting on Bring a Trailer, and it was a mess. So it doesn't look as beautiful as it usually does, but it is okay. Got a little bit of everything.
Bronco.
I mean,
This thing must be a lot of fun.
I've driven it from the dealership to here, and we put the RTR package on it, which is Von Gittin Jr.'s company, and the stripe kit, the lights, the lift, the leveling kits, and rocket scrapers and everything else like that.
I was at Holly Ford Fest last year, and Lauren and Vaughn took me for a ride in theirs on the course.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, wait, this is like a Bronco anybody could buy, and you guys are running it on the off-road course? Like, we were jumping it and everything. These things are incredible.
They're pretty fun. One owner 60, probably the most famous and most expensive car in here. This is the King T, built by Gene Winfield in 1963. Show them that rear end, it's wicked. And this car was a Revell model, a Hot Wheel, Matchbox, everything in the world. Super, super cool.
The chrome one is essentially.
Yeah, this is chrome that was done years ago.
Real chrome.
Decades ago.
Before the EPA got involved.
Exactly. We got a little blast in the past. You know, this is kind of what Gas Monkey cut its teeth on back in the early 2000s. This one's pretty cool because this was the second one we did. Much better chassis, much better air ride system. Everything on this was just a little bit more refined than the first one we did. But this is a Crate ZZ4, brand new, probably has 300-400 miles on it. It's got AC, blows cold, Bluetooth stereo.
No way.
I personally driven this car on the freeway at like 120, just rocking out, you know, having a good time. This is a 60. This was a real K code when it came in, and kind of had a little fun with it. So now she's sitting on Ride Tech 4-wheel disc, about 520, 550 horse, little small block.
So you went from a cool K code to a holy cow, you can actually drive it.
Yeah, and it's got a 5-speed instead of a 4, so pretty neat little car.
Dude, black on red, can't go wrong.
Nah, you can't. 36 Roadster, 32 3-window, 32 Roadster, 34 all original Roadster.
Really?
No patch panels, no Bondo, no nothing. 37 business coupe that's only had 3 owners and has never been restored.
You know how much gangster stuff probably happened in this thing? I mean, this just looks like a gangster owns it.
A little bit, but that was definitely a cool car back in the day. This is a Dodge Hellcat that never, or actually no, this is a Dodge Demon that never existed. Because if you remember the show, we did a few things with some new Dodges, and I had enough parts laying around at one time, and I had a decent enough contact at Dodge that I told them I needed the Demon body kit and I needed the wheels and stuff like that. So I actually had this car assembled before you could buy a Demon. And I was sworn to secrecy by the Dodge people. So now it's fixing to get wrapped and look kind of like our race car we built. And we're going to put it up on the wall over here. Let your people have a little fun. They can guess what that is.
I've been trying to figure it out. Yeah, looks like the 80s.
It is. It's a custom kit car.
Quicksilver
that
Limmer.
I thought was going to make a bunch of money. But what it is actually underneath it is a Pontiac Fiero. And a little 79. 928 with
Look at that
Pasha
interior.
Yeah. Shows you that interior. Look at this.
Wow. Dude, that is a trick. I love the pop-up headlights.
100% one owner, original everything, and check this out. The door was up, or the hood was up, and the garage door came down and hit it right there. And I thought long and hard about repairing it, and I was like, you know, it doesn't have any paintwork, it's 100% original. If somebody else wants to do that, they can, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, it's not.
And he just wasn't into the car. I said, man, you might be in a few years. Why don't you just put it up and forget about it? And he goes, no, I'm gonna sell it. I said, well.
I mean, at least he sold it to like one of the cooler people to sell something to. You know, like a lot of people want to sell stuff to you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm in the business of buying and selling, not buying and holding.
Yeah, but it's still cool to say I sold my dad's car to Richard Rawlings.
Until you see it sell for a whole lot more money. But, you know, it's the business I'm in. But this is a 30 Cadillac that I actually drive quite a bit. Not right now because it's 106 degrees outside.
This is what class looks like.
This is, yeah. In 1930, if you were still taking delivery of this, you were rolling.
Locking hubs?
No, that's just to show you how to tighten it and untighten it.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Because it's directional on each side.
Dude. It's amazing how this is like top for then.
It says V8 everywhere. Oh, look at the pedals. It says V8 everywhere, just like the way it's cut out on the front.
It's a good car. It'll easily do, 65, 70 on the freeways.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's not sketchy at that speed?
No. No, it's a heavy car. It's a big car. This is my dad's 65. Before all the Mustang people freak out, it's not a real GT, but it was made into one a long time ago. Pretty healthy little car, a lot of fun.
It's beautiful.
And it just stays here, and my dad gets to see. Used to bring him by and take him for a ride, but now I'm just pretty much only taking pictures and stuff.
Looks beautiful.
This is a really cool car for Fords. This car has never not resided within about a mile of this shop, and since it was new. Phipps's dad built this car into a Ford-a-lac, put the 331 Ford in it, or 331 Cadillac motor in it, back in '53.
Wow.
And then the overdrive tranny and stuff like that. Phipps's dad drove his mom to the hospital to deliver Phipps in this car. And it still belongs to Phipps, which is really pretty cool. So I let him store it here just so that if anything happens. We were challenged this past SEMA to build and
Crap out of that.
hasn't had the kit yet. I think the kit's finally out for this setup. But other than that, I mean...
And you actually have storage. That roof rack really does come in handy. Like every slingshot needs a roof rack.
Perfect, because then we can also make a thing for Miami. For the
Motorcycles. This Trans Am I had in high school, but the first car we ever built, and ching.
No, his was on the other side.
Yeah, mine's on the other side. But just a post out little Ford Performance motor, AC. This one has a 6-speed manual and black interior, as opposed to an automatic and tan.
What's 6 feet behind that?
Dude, I'd have to go look at the books, man. But
You got air conditioning. You'll actually get real property.
yeah, real property, real parties, real access to here and any of the shows we go to and all that kind of stuff. I've got a team that's handling that. I can confess to you that I'm learning this NFT stuff, but my team has it down pat.
What does it stand for? Do you know that yet?
What's that?
The NFT.
Non-fungible token.
Oh boy.
But I like to think of it as non-fungible titties. Somebody already had that when I thought of that, because I thought that might have been a good one. Just a whole bunch of pictures of breasts. Might have been pretty cool.